The gravel surface Doringnek Pass is the sequel to the Sierberg Pass on the same road, the R335, when travelling towards the south. It's 9.2 kilometers long and displays an altitude variance of 387 meters to summit at 598 meters near the Sierberg mountain village. The pass has a history dating back as far as 1850. It connects Somerset East in the north with Addo and Kirkwood in the south. The road is maintained to a fairly good standard and can be driven in any vehicle. Be careful of mountain mists and wild animals. This big pass offers 63 bends, corners and curves to keep drivers busy, plus it has magnificent scenery, a spectacular double-sided cutting and an historic hotel near the summit. The pass can be driven in any vehicle in fair weather, but beyond the Sierberg Mountain Inn, a high-clearance vehicle is necessary. This road existed long before the Sierberg Pass was built, and construction of the latter was accessed and commenced from the summit of the Doringnek Pass. The R335 connects the towns of Kirkwood and the Addo area with its world-famous elephant reserve with the Karoo town of Somerset East some 85 kilometers further north. The mountains of the Sierberg provide magnificent scenery as the road descends from the drier northern side to the lush green plains of the Addo area. The Doringnek Pass and the Sierberg Pass are inexorably linked. The two passes run back to back for almost 40 kilometers. About 1 kilometer north of the hotel, in fact this is already part of the Sierberg Pass, and after the second S-bend, the road curves to the right and an exposed slab of rock appears on your right-hand side, with a stream now visible to the left in the valley. This exposed section of rock has a pitch of around 60 degrees and is approximately 700 meters long. Look carefully a few meters above the road surface and you'll see an inscription in the rock face. It reads Woodyfield's Krantz with the date 1855. Local legend has it that Matthew Woodyfield, who was the engineer who completed the Sierberg Pass, fell down this cliff on his horse, with both perishing, and that his ghost appears from time to time in the mountain mists on cold winter's nights. It's a story retold with relish around the fireside in the mountaintop pub. But this is a rather fanciful story, as history records reveal that Woodyfield was still very much alive in 1855, and there's no record of him dying on this road. The story essentially belongs on the Sierberg Pass, but due to its proximity and accessibility from the hotel, it's an easy walk or a careful but bumpy drive to the cliff to take in this bit of fascinating history and folklore. Shortly after Sir George Napier's appointment as Governor of the Cape in 1838, he visited the Eastern Province. He was appalled at the state of the roads and subsequently devoted much of his energies towards improving the communications between the mother city and the eastern parts of the province. When the Montague Pass had been completed in December 1847, the entire gang of 250 convicts was transferred from there to the Sierberg in order to commence a road that could provide a direct route from Port Elizabeth to the districts of Graaff-Reinet, Somerset East, Cradock and Colesberg across what was described as another impossible mountain range. The road party under Inspector Henry Fancourt White commenced work on the adjoining Sierberg Pass in January 1848, starting at Doringnek, and after only 13 kilometers of the road had been completed, the convict gang was withdrawn in 1850 and stationed around Port Elizabeth because renewed trouble with the Xhosas had started and it was not considered safe to have the convicts working in a hazardous region. According to a report of the Central Road Board, building of the pass was resumed at the cessation of hostilities in 1853. The entire Sierberg Pass, which would include the Doringnek Pass, was 37 kilometers long and was open to traffic in 1858, more than 10 years after Henry Fancourt White and his convict gang moved on to the site. The northern start of the Doringnek Pass is adjacent to the neat and attractive grounds of the Sierberg mountain village and consists of 12 freestanding units called Edwardian village cottages, plus the much bigger manor lodge. This dramatic cutting with its overhead bridge marks the start of the more attractive southern section of the pass. Be sure to watch part 2 of the Doringnek Pass.